Because to enter into the ultimate truth, you need to have the courage to go behind wherever it leads. There is a beautiful sutra in Brahma Sutra, the first sutra of Brahma Sutra. It says, Atatu Brahma Jignasat. Let us inquire into the reality. It says, only a courageous person who is ready to go behind wherever truth leads can enter into this science. In those days, we had a beautiful system. When somebody becomes enlightened, he will go around and sit with all other scholars, pandits, learned people, and he will open up his understanding. The other person will open up his understanding. Whoever can take the other person to the deeper level of understanding will follow him. That's all. That is why exploring the truth into the deeper and deeper level has been made as a compulsory basic value for anybody who wants to explore the reality, explore into the truth. What we need to understand from this story, courage to go behind the truth, wherever it leads. Even they are ready to gamble with their life, but they are ready for truth. If you accept or start working on the reality, whatever you see can be Maya. It feels as if the ground on which you are standing is opening or giving way, is taken away. It needs courage. It may suddenly open a new door to you. You must be able to go into the door, only then you can see the next door. Because I am trying to reproduce the same understanding and experience which happened in me. Understand? When I understood that Maya, the concept of Maya, it gave me so much of joy and courage to do anything. I decided I will live like a Shankara. There is every possibility you will catch the glimpse. I am not telling you will run away from a home. You will have the same energy and excitement and liberation when you realize this truth. If this one concept Maya is understood logically by you, no suffering can make low curve in you. Nobody can exploit you easily. If you can just open that courage, this understanding can open new doors for you. If you understand this clearly, you will have the courage. If you have little courage, you will have understanding. It's like a circle. Who will start first?
I represent Kailasa nation led by Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Nithyananda Paramashivam, which speaks on behalf of 2 billion Hindus around the world who do not have a voice representing them in these international forums.
Alright, I'll start from my side first. I'll give the understanding. Let you add courage to it. Let's enter into the sutra. Illusions deceive, colors circumscribe, even divisibles are indivisible. Look becomes Shiva. Welcome you all with my love and respects. Before entering into the sutras, I want all of you to
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Nithyanandam, I welcome all the participants who are watching with us in YouTube Live. So now in this session, we are going to be seeing about the Bhagavad Gita chapter 1 from where we left yesterday. So we are going to be continuing the video that we saw Swamiji speaking on inside the deeper aspects of the Bhagavad Gita in the first chapter.
Upanishads. The third one is Bhagavad Gita. Brahma Sutra is written by Vedavyasa, an enlightened master. Upanishads, again written by rishis, enlightened masters. But Gita is directly from the God, incarnation, Purnavatara. Even among the incarnations, Krishna is considered as a Purnavatara, complete, full incarnation. Why? Why Krishna is considered as the Purnavatara? Why not other incarnations? Why only Krishna is considered as a Purnavatara? We should first understand why incarnations come to the planet Earth. Why incarnations happen on the planet Earth? Ramakrishna says beautifully. There was a big, beautiful garden with so many trees, with so many variety of flowers, with so many variety of fruits. 3 friends were walking near the garden. There was a big wall. One friend climbed that wall, saw the garden. Oh God, such a beautiful garden. He just jumped inside the garden and started enjoying. The second guy climbed the wall and saw the garden. He felt so beautiful, but he had a little bit of courtesy. He turned and said, "My dear friend," the friend who is below, he said, "My dear friend, there is a beautiful garden, come, I am going." He jumped and started enjoying the garden. The third guy, he climbed the wall. He saw the beautiful garden and he saw his 2 friends enjoying, and he understood the joy and the bliss which they are enjoying. Then he decided, no, I will go down and tell all my people there is such a beautiful garden, and I will bring them all, make them enjoy this garden. The man who comes down is incarnation. The man who descends from the divine is incarnation. The person who comes back to the planet Earth to tell you about the divinity, to make you realize what he experienced, he is called incarnation. Scientist is a person who creates a formula to understand the things of the outer world. For example, Newton saw something happening in his garden. He saw the apple falling from a tree. Suddenly some understanding came to him. He understood something. Why this is falling? What is happening? Why it should not go up? Why it is coming down? He started thinking. Some understanding happened to him. The glimpse of truth happened to him at that moment. Immediately, he analyzed, created a formula so that everybody can understand what is happening when things fall. Theory of gravity. He created a formula. Scientist is a person who creates formula for the outward things, for the things of the outer world. Same way, mystic, spiritual mystic, enlightened person is a person, master is a person who creates the formula to reproduce the inner world experiences. Scientist creates a formula to reproduce the outward experience, the outer world experience. Master is a person who creates a formula to reproduce the experiences of the inner world. Meditation techniques are the formulas. Incarnation is a person who can directly give the experience without even using the formula. All these great incarnations are coming down to the planet Earth to give the spiritual experience, to make people realize that they are divine, to make people experience they are God, to tell the people the other side is beautiful, there is a very big garden, come let's go and enjoy. Incarnation is a person who has come down, descended to teach divinity to the world. Why Krishna is Purnavatara? Because he has got all the qualities which is needed to push the human beings to the divinity. To push the human beings to the divinity. He is called Jagat Guru. He is called the Guru of the whole universe. There is a beautiful sloka. Vasudeva Sudam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam Devagi Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. The sloka says Krishna is the Jagat Guru. Jagat Guru means a man who can help the whole world, all types of human beings from all levels. Universe is the place where all types of human beings are there. In all levels, Krishna is a person who can help all kinds of people from all levels to experience the divinity, to reach that ultimate, to realize the truth in them. There are intellectual people, there are emotional people, there are people who are in the being level. Some incarnations apply more for intellectual people. Shankara suits more for intellectual level people. Buddha suits more for the intellectual level people. Intellectuals can relate with Buddha more easily. Intellectuals can relate with Shankara more easily. But for emotional level people, it's very difficult. You can't imagine Buddha with a flute. You can't imagine Buddha singing and dancing. You can't imagine Shankara dancing. You can't imagine Shankara doing Rasalila. No. Only for intellectual crowd, Shankara will appeal, Buddha will appeal. And there are few incarnations. Only for emotional people, they will appeal. Meera, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Always they are singing and dancing. For an intellectual man, he can never understand Chaitanya. He can never understand Meera. He can never understand Andal. They can never understand these incarnations. They cannot relate with Meera. They cannot relate with Chaitanya. For the people who are being level, who are centered on their being, for them again it is very difficult to relate with intellectual masters or emotional masters. They straight away want the experience. They are neither ready to analyze nor ready to believe. The person who is ready to analyze, he goes to the Shastra, intellectual group. The person who is ready to believe, he goes to the Stotra, emotional group. But the person who wants straight experience, instant coffee, or instant experience, he can neither wait for Shastra, nor he can wait for Stotra. He straight away wants the technology. He wants the applied science. Shastras are like main theory, the basic technology, the basic science. Stotras are like marketing department. Publicity, marketing department. Sutras are applied science. They want straight. You should know about this marketing department. A small story. One guy reaches the Yamadharma's court for judgment. Yama says, Yama is Lord of Death. He says, you have done some sins, some merit. You can be allowed to be in heaven and in hell. You have choice. You can see both the places and choose which one you want first. He said, all right, I will first go to both the places, then decide. He went to the hell. He saw people are so beautiful, singing and dancing. It has become completely high-tech, completely. Computers are available, internet is available, you can get the news every day. Everything is so new, air-conditioned. And people are serving you everything. He said, what is this? What happened to hell? People in the hell said, all the technology people are coming here. All the techies are here. So we changed the whole setup. Now, we have updated the whole thing. No more old time. Now everything is new. And he said, all right, let me go and see the heaven also. There is a chance some techies would have gone there also. There is some possibility. He went to the heaven. Heaven he saw same old saints with long beard, sitting on the cloud and singing Alleluia, Alleluia, Alleluia. Nothing else, nothing new. Same heaven. Nothing much happening. He went to the Yama and said, I think I will go to hell. Yama said, please be very clear. Are you sure? He said, yes, I am sure. I will go to hell. He decided. He was sent to the hell. Suddenly one door opened and he felt, he saw the traditional hell. People are being tortured. So many devils. The regular traditional hell. He was shocked. He started saying, what is happening? What is this? When I came half an hour ago, the hell was different. And now suddenly the whole thing has changed. They said, no, that is our marketing department. What you saw is our marketing department. Be very clear. Sometime you are caught in the marketing department. Don't be caught in the marketing department. And when you go through the marketing department, please be very clear what is truth and what is exaggerated. You need to analyze. Of course, when I say I mean when you go through the stotras, you need to understand. Please be very clear. When you go through the Puranas, you need to understand what is the spirit of the Puranas. You need to understand the spirit. There is a big difference between fact and truth. Puranas are truth. They are showing you, they are leading you to the truth. So, when you understand the stotras, you should understand the spirit of the stotras. The next level people who neither wants Shastra nor they want Stotra. They straight away want the applied science, technology. For them, Shiva, who created Vijnana Vairava Tantra, all these great meditation techniques, For that type of people who are being oriented, for them, the meditation techniques will suit. For them, the Zen masters. They will be able to relate with the Zen masters. For intellectual crowd, one kind of incarnations. For emotional crowd, different kind of masters. For being level people, different kind of masters. But here is a Krishna. All three level people can relate with Krishna. If you are intellectual, he gives you the Gita. Gita Krishna. If you are emotional, here is Radha Krishna. He can sing and dance. He can play. He can be naughty. He can fulfill your emotional being. He can give you the ultimate emotional fulfillment. Next, being level. If you want the straight technology of enlightenment, again he offers the truth, Dhyana Yoga in the Gita. His complete fulfillment, his very life is a sutra. Please understand, the very life of the Krishna is sutra. Sutra means the technique which leads you to enlightenment. The body language of the enlightened person is sutra. Krishna is the person whose body language straight away leads you to enlightenment. Understand? Rama will lead you to dharma. If you follow whatever Rama did, you will have dharma. But with Krishna, you will have straight away moksha. With Krishna's being, when you experience the being of the Krishna, when you understand the Krishna, his very being is technique. His very life is technique. That is why there is a word in Bhagavata, Leela Dhyana. Just remembering the Leelas of the Krishna is Dhyana. Please understand, no other incarnation is given this word Leela Dhyana. No other incarnation is praised. Just remembering their acts is Leela. But masters describe remembering the acts of the Krishna itself is Leela. All these great rishis, once they go to Vrindavan to see what is happening, why these fellows are so happy and just always singing and dancing. And we rishis are sitting with the closed eyes, with a long face and trying to meditate so much. Nothing is happening. Except the beard growing, nothing else is growing. We are sitting for a long time. But these gopikas, singing and dancing, always happy. What is happening? They just wanted to see. They must have been disturbed by the singing and dancing sound of gopikas. Small story. Guy was sitting on the bank of the river and trying to meditate. He heard the anklet sound, opened the eyes and saw a young lady walking, young women walking to fetch water from the river. Said, what is this? What is this? What kind of disturbance? He closed his eyes, again started meditating. Next day, same time, again he heard the sound. Unconsciously opened the eyes and saw, what kind of disturbance? He closed the eyes and started meditating. Third day, same time, he is waiting for the anklet sound. These rishis must have been disturbed by the singing and dancing sound of gopikas around the Krishna. They wanted to know what is going on in Vrindavan. They came down. They went to the Vrindavan just to see the gopikas. Not only gopikas have not received them properly, They did not even care to go and sit and listen what they are speaking. They are happy, completely in fulfillment, completely fulfilled, total contentment, remembering Krishna, and in the reminiscences, memoirs of the Krishna, reminiscences in Krishna. These rishis have asked, what is this? We are rishis, we have come all the way to see you, you guys are not even receiving us. One gopi came out and asked, rishi means what? We meditate on God. We meditate on His feet in our heart. Meditating on His feet. Come, we will show you, we are playing with Him. Meditating on Him. Why unnecessarily? Come, we will show you, we are playing with Him. They say, you are trying to remember Him, we are trying to forget Him. He is so much inside our being. We are not able to forget Him. We are not able to do any of our work. He is completely filling our inner space. We are not able to do anything else. Many people come and ask me, Swamiji, should we remember you? Should we take you as our master? I tell them, never do that mistake. If I am going to help you, if I am your master, you will not be able to forget me. If you have to remember me with effort, be very clear, I am not your master. Forget, carry on your work. Carry your life. If you have to remember something consciously, with effort, it is ugly. It is ugly. When you can't forget, only then the devotion happens to you. Gopikas, they say, we are not able to forget. We are not able to forget. Emotional people also can relate with Krishna. They can sing, dance, play with Him. And the being level people who are continuously aspiring, seeking straight technique, straight experience. Again, for them also Krishna appeals, because just by will He can show, He can give enlightenment experience to Arjuna by showing the cosmic form, Viswarupa Darshana, showing He is in everybody, everybody is in Him. He is able to express just by will. He is able to give the experience of the divine to Arjuna. He is able to give the eternal bliss to the Arjuna. Whether you are intellectual oriented or emotional oriented or being level oriented, you can see your fulfillment in Krishna. Krishna can give you the fulfillment. When intellect ripes, it becomes intelligence. When emotion ripes, it becomes devotion. When your being ripes, you become enlightened. All these three, enlightenment, devotion and intelligence, all these three expresses at its peak level in Krishna. Krishna is the person who can fulfill every being. That is why he is called Jagat Guru. He is called Jagat Guru, Guru of the. We remember you. Should we take you as our master? I tell them, never do that mistake. If I am going to help you, if I am your master, you will not be able to forget me. If you have to remember me with effort, be very clear, I am not your master. Forget, carry on your work. Carry your life. If you have to remember something consciously, with effort, it is ugly. It is ugly. When you can't forget, only then the devotion happens to you. Gopikas, they say, we are not able to forget. We are not able to forget. Emotional people also can relate with Krishna. They can sing, dance, play with him. And the being level people who are continuously aspiring, seeking straight technique, straight experience. Again, for them also Krishna appeals, because just by will he can show, he can give enlightenment experience to Arjuna by showing the cosmic form, Viswarupa Darshana, showing he is in everybody, everybody is in him. He is able to express just by will. He is able to give the experience of the divine to Arjuna. He is able to give the eternal bliss to the Arjuna. Whether you are intellectual oriented or emotional oriented or being level oriented, you can see your fulfillment in Krishna. Krishna can give you the fulfillment. When intellect ripes, it becomes intelligence. When emotion ripes, it becomes devotion. When your being ripes, you become enlightened. All these three, enlightenment, devotion and intelligence, all these three expresses at its peak level in Krishna. Krishna is the person who can fulfill every being. That is why he is called Jagat Guru. He is called Jagat Guru, Guru of the whole universe. One person came to me, one Swami in India. He told me, I am the Jagat Guru. I said, Jagat Guru? Hey, what is this? It's like having a small hotel in the roadside and naming it as Hotel Sheraton. I asked him, Jagat Guru, what do you mean by that word? Do you know the qualifications of Jagat Guru? He said, no, I have one disciple, his name is Jagat. I am Guru of him, so I call myself Jagat Guru. I have one disciple, his name is Jagat. So understand, the word Jagat Guru means not just the Guru of one person who is Jagat. You are supposed to be the person who leads the whole universe into the divine consciousness. Krishna is the only person who is Jagat Guru. Person who is intellectual oriented, for him the Upanishads will appeal, Shastras will appeal, Brahma Sutra will appeal. The person who is emotional oriented, for him the Stotras will appeal. The songs of Chaitanya, Meera, Tulsi, songs of Tulsidasa, all these things will appeal. For a person who is being level oriented, for him Vijnana Vairava Tantra or Patanjali Yoga Sutra, which gives you the applied science, technology, that will appeal. But Krishna will appeal for every being. He is for intellectual people, emotional people, being level people, and something more. He has created keys to open all the locks. He has created methods which can give the spiritual experience for the whole humanity. People who have come, who are here and who are yet to come. Gita is the ultimate scripture, which is Shastra and Stotra and Sutra. When it says Nainan Chindandi Sastrani Nainan Dagati Pavakaha, when it says the basic ideas, when it explains the basic concepts about the Atman, about the life, it is Shastra. When it says Namo Purastat Prushtadaste Namostude Sarvadayeva Sarva, Arjuna is doing the stotra. Arjuna is praising the Lord. He is expressing his devotion. O Lord, I bow down to you from all the sides. You are the ultimate. This book is stotra. When you read all these lines, you experience this book as a stotra. There is another one beautiful sloka. Ananda Viryam Idamikravat Ananda Viryam Ida Vikramastvam Sarvam Samapnoshi Tadosi Sarva. These slokas prove Gita is stotra. Then there is another one sloka from Dhyana Yoga. Samam Gaya Sire Grivam Darayanna Chalam Stiraha Samprekshana Sigakram Swam Disaschana Valogayan. This gives you the straight technique how to meditate. Through these slokas, Gita is proved as sutra. Gita is Shastra, which gives you intellectual understanding, and it's a stotra, which creates emotional love for the divine, and it's a sutra, which gives you the technology of reaching the experience. And something more. What do I mean by the word and something more? Not only he explains all these things, he repeats it again and again and again so that it will be drilled in you. Somebody asked Buddha, for 40 years you are speaking, but you are speaking the same thing. All your teaching can be reduced to one book, Dhammapada. It is reduced to one book, Dhammapada. They asked him, why are you speaking the same thing? Buddha says, yes, I speak the same thing because you never hear. You never listen because you don't listen. Again and again we miss. There are three kinds of doctors who just gives you prescription, one level doctor. Third level. Second level. He gives prescription and medicine both in your hand. He gives you the medicine also, not only prescription. There's another kind of doctor. First level. He opens your mouth and puts the medicine. He sees that you take the medicine. Krishna is first kind of doctor. He sees that you experience. He is result oriented. There are three kinds of professors who just gives you the syllabus. One kind of professor, he tells this is the syllabus, read and come and give the exam. Another one kind, he tries to explain every subject. He tries to make you understand. The third, or I can say, is the first grade. He sees that you produce the result. He sees that you pass. Krishna is a master. He sees that you understand. Again and again and again, he repeats the truth. He is never tired. He is not tired. He is not feeling bored. I I tell you honestly, nobody else except Krishna can have such a deep patience, compassion, sympathy. 700 slokas he is repeating continuously, again and again and again. He has to repeat the same thing. I can be sure of one thing, at least I don't have that patience. I can't imagine repeating the same thing so many times unless you have a deep compassion, unless you have a deep concern, unless you have so much of sympathy. You cannot do this. Again and again and again he repeats. And this Arjuna, I have my own doubt. Arjuna cannot be so dumb as it is described in the Gita. He cannot be, because he is after all a Kshatriya, king. He is from a king family and he lived with Krishna throughout his life. And he is a friend of Krishna. And he lived with Krishna. He cannot be so dumb. I think all these questions Arjuna raises may be for sake of us, for our sake, for us. Maybe he knows there are so many thousands of Arjunas are going to happen in the planet Earth. So he is representing humanity. He is not just asking for himself. He is representing all the questions from all the human beings. He is like an agent in marketing department. They collect all the questions from consumers, and is represented to the manager, superiors. So he has collected all the doubts from all our heads. One thing I am surprised. How did he collect the doubts which can be created only now? He is creating the doubts which can happen only in the modern day society. That is what surprises me. At least 5,000 years old. This book is at least 5,000 years old. It is, we can't even call this as a book. This is the book of books. It's a book of books. At least 5,000 years old. But he is creating all the doubts, all possible doubts, and doubts which can happen only to a developed or so-called developed modern day humanity. Sometimes people ask me, why do you say, Swamiji, only the doubts which happens in the modern time? See, in those days, people are more simple, innocent. Intellectually, they are not so much developed. Even the scientists who are working on the brain, physiology of the brain has totally changed. Understand, physical structure and physiology, both has gone a tremendous, both has grown, or very big transformation. We have achieved even in the brain size. We have achieved growth even in the size of the brain. Apart from brain, the mind, complications of the mind, even in that, we have reached a peak. At present, humanity is in the peak of intellect. That is why so much of depression. That is why so much of depression. But here Arjuna is asking the questions which can be created Only by the refined intellect. Only by the refined intellect. Two things. One.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of MahaParamashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. So we all saw how beautifully Swamiji explained about Bhagavan Shri Krishna and how he can be connected for all sorts of people. They may be intellectual based or emotional based or being based, like how he can be connected through Shastras, Stotras and Sutras. We saw just how amazing the space of Shri Krishna, Bhagavan Lord Krishna is, and how he is the Purnavatara, the complete incarnation that we had in our history. And we also saw how Bhagavan Shri Krishna clears all Arjuna's doubts that we use today in our life to solve our problems and everything else. So from tomorrow the Paramashivam level 1, 2 and 3 sessions are starting. So that's going to be a grand program that's starting tomorrow. So I request all the viewers to please go sign up for the Paramashivam level 1, 2, whichever the programs you're comfortable with. You can use the link that is there in the screen, or you can scan the QR code.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of
Welcome you
MahaParamashivam.
all with my love and respects. Before entering into the sutras, I want all of you to just sit for a few seconds. Sit straight and just prepare yourself. Because this understanding about which I am going to talk gave me the courage to leave the home. Today's subject is Maya. Actually, many times, the young age I used to think I should leave the home, go around, live a sannyas life. Suddenly, one day, when I was reading one of the Shankara's work on this Maya, somehow the concept clicked. The word Maya cannot be translated into English. Thinking the lesser reality as the higher reality is what we call Maya. What you are seeing, you can't say this is illusion. No, this is not ultimate. Your understanding this is ultimate is illusion. The moment the click happened, I was ready not only to leave the house, decided to live like a Shankara. In the Vedic tradition, anybody wants to become enlightened has to leave their home. They have to become homeless. It is a basic condition for enlightenment. You can't be in your hometown. You have to start wandering, studying, because to enter into the ultimate truth, you need to have the courage to go behind wherever it leads. There is a beautiful sutra in Brahma Sutra, the first sutra of Brahma Sutra. It says, Atatu Brahma Jinyasat. Let us inquire into the reality. It says, only a courageous person who is ready to go behind wherever truth leads can enter into this science. In those days, we had a beautiful system. When somebody becomes enlightened, he will go around and sit with all other scholars, pandits, learned people, and he will open up his understanding, the other person will open up his understanding. Whoever can take the other person to the deeper level of understanding will follow him. That's all. That is why exploring the truth into the deeper and deeper level has been made as a compulsory basic value for anybody who wants to explore the reality, explore into the truth. What we need to understand from this story, courage to go behind the truth, wherever it leads. Even they are ready to gamble with their life, but they are ready for truth. If you accept or start working on the reality, whatever you see can be Maya. It feels as if the ground on which you are standing is opening or giving way, is taken away. It needs courage. It may suddenly open a new door to you. You must be able to go into the door, only then you can see the next door. Because I am trying to reproduce the same understanding and experience which happened in me. Understand? When I understood that Maya, the concept of Maya, it gave me so much of joy and courage to do anything. I decided I will live like a Shankara. There is every possibility you will catch the glimpse. I am not telling you will run away from a home. You will have the same energy and excitement and liberation when you realize this truth. If this one concept Maya is understood logically by you, no suffering can make low curve in you. Nobody can exploit you easily. If you can just open that courage, this understanding can open new doors for you. If you understand this clearly, you will have the courage. If you have little courage, you will have understanding. It's like a circle. Who will start first?
I represent Kailasa nation led by Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Srinithyananda Paramashivam, which speaks on behalf of 2 billion Hindus around the world who do not have a voice representing them in these international forums.
Alright, I'll start from my side first. I'll give the understanding. Let you add courage to it. Let's enter into the sutra. Illusions deceive, colors circumscribe, even divisibles are indivisible. Look becomes Shiva.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of MahaParamashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivohananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.